Attention! All the news in this video I have collected from the internet. We deliver you the most realistic news. Also make sure to read the description. Arsenal are reportedly looking to hijack Tottenham's move to sign Bologna's versatile defender Takehiro Tomiyasu. The Japan international has been heavily linked with a switch to the white half of North London, with Nuno Espirito Santo a keen admirer of the 22-year-old. It is understood that Spurs, who has already agreed personal terms with the player, have already failed in a £12.9 million bid. Tottenham are claimed to be reluctant to meet the Serie A club's £17.2 million price tag, and are only prepared to pay up to £15.5 million. This has led the Gunners to swoop in an attempt to snatch Tomiyasu, who can play at either centre or right back, away from their rivals. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, both Arsenal and Spurs are in talks to prise the youngster away from Italy. He claims that the teams are locked in negotiations with Bologna to find an agreement. Arsenal transfer target Raheem Sterling is open to leaving Manchester City, according to reports. The winger, 26, joined the Etihad Giants for £49 million from Liverpool in 2015. But after a difficult season at club level, in which he reportedly fell out with Pep Guardiola in April, the Athletic say he would be willing to explore a new challenge if an exciting opportunity came up. And it is thought City may be ready to cash in, especially as Sterling only has 2 years to run on his current £300,000 a week deal. Should he enter the final year of his contract next summer, that would significantly reduce his value and any fee received. Selling Sterling for around £80 million this summer, however, would help fund a record-breaking transfer for either Jack Grealish or Harry Kane, who would both cost at least £100 million. Arsenal are reportedly locked in battle with West Ham and Wolves to sign Ukraine forward Roman Yaremchuk. The 25-year-old striker was one of the shining lights in Ukraine's run to the Euro 2020 quarter-finals, where they were thrashed by England. And his club Gent are now fielding calls over a summer transfer from multiple Premier League teams. Belgian outlet RTBF quote Gent sporting director Michel Louagie as saying the club want in excess of £13 million for his services. Speaking before the Euros quarter-final in Rome, he said, "I never speak of financial amount, but indeed, we expect to touch a large amount for Yaremchuk, €15 million. Arsenal star Gabriel Magalhaes withdraws from Brazil's Olympics squad due to knee injury. Gabriel was given the nod as Andre Jardim named his 18-man party last month, along with the likes of Barcelona legend Dani Alves, Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz and sought-after Sevilla defender Diego Carlos. But the 23-year-old Arsenal centre-back complained of discomfort in his right knee following the squad's first training session. Gabriel began physical therapy and was released from all strength exercises, but the pain continued and an MRI scan on Monday determined that he was suffering with tendinitis. The former Lille star has already left Brazil's training camp in São Paulo and will continue his rehabilitation with Arsenal's medical team when he returns to North London. Brazil head coach Jardim is expected to call up a replacement for Gabriel over the coming days. Emiliano Martinez stars to set up Copa America final against Brazil. Former Arsenal goalkeeper is the hero in Argentina's semi-final penalty shootout win over Colombia. Emiliano Martinez saved 3 penalties in a shootout to send Argentina into the Copa America final with a win over Colombia. The Aston Villa goalkeeper was the hero in a dramatic finale which had a Premier League feel to it, as he denied Everton and Tottenham Hotspur defenders Yerry Mina and Davinson Sanchez, as well as Edwin Cardona. We all know that Martinez left Arsenal to realise his dream of being number one for his country, and he has certainly got his wish. Which may not have happened if he had stayed at Arsenal as backup to Bernd Leno. Arsenal begin talks to sign Miralem Pjanic ahead of Chelsea and Tottenham. Arsenal have joined the race for Miralem Pjanic and are in talks to land the want-away Barcelona midfielder on a temporary basis, according to reports in Spain. Chelsea and Tottenham have both registered a strong interest in signing Pjanic on a temporary basis, and the report suggests Arsenal have entered the running in the last few hours. It's claimed the Gunners have already begun preliminary discussions to lure the former Lyon and Roma man to North London, with Mikel Arteta on the hunt for midfield reinforcements ahead of the 2021-22 campaign. Pjanic's preference would be to rejoin Juve on loan, but newly appointed Massimiliano Allegri, who has returned for a second managerial spell in Turin, would first have to free up space in his midfield ranks before contemplating a reunion with his former player. Arsenal are in a financial position to be able to satisfy Pjanic's wage demands, but will only push further to wrap up a temporary agreement if the loan itself is free. Barca are keen to remove the out-of-favour playmaker from the wage bill, and Arsenal are confident they have a realistic chance of securing the Bosnian's signature over the coming weeks.
If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.